Who wants a hug? Surprisingly enough, not your dog. They might look like big, fluffy toys. They're so warm, so fluffy and so cute. How could it be wrong to hug them? Surely they were made to be cuddled. But no! Dogs and humans have some major differences in body language, despite our species' long friendship. One of the things we disagree on most strongly is our opinions about hugs. In a 2018 study, dog behaviorists looked at 250 photos of dogs being hugged by their humans and found that as much as 82% of the poor pooches showed subtle signs of distress and anxiety, signs that went completely unnoticed by their humans. But why do dogs not like to be cuddled? What are those signs of doggy disapproval your furry friend might use to subtly indicate they're not enjoying your cuddle sesh? And what are you supposed to do instead? For the answers to all these questions, just watch this video. To continue on your journey to becoming the best dog parent you can be, why not subscribe to Canine Cine channel and join our canine loving community for more tips and tricks on how to care for your dog. Why don't dogs like being hugged? It's a good question. Hugging is great after all. There's a reason why you keep doing it. Your dog is the softest, most squeezable furball. Why doesn't your fur baby enjoy it as much as you do? Well, here are 5 reasons why. 1. Too much pressure. One of the major mistakes dog parents make when hugging their dogs is using too much pressure. Dogs are a lot smaller than us, even Great Danes, and they don't have the ability to hug us back nearly as hard. They simply don't have the grip strength in their front legs. Your fur baby, therefore, won't appreciate it if you squeeze them too tightly while giving them a cuddle and will likely try to get away. 2. Feeling trapped. Speaking of which, dogs don't like feeling trapped. You probably don't think of giving your dog a cuddle as a form of confinement, but your pup might. When you wrap your arms around them, they can't escape easily, and they probably don't want to struggle too hard against you anyway. You're their human, and they want to make you happy. 3. Duration of the hug. How long do you hug your dog for? With a friendly greeting hug, you might only take a few moments, but some days you just need a proper long hugging session. Your fur baby, however, can't handle being hugged for too long. After a few moments, they'll likely get restless about having to stay so still in an uncomfortable position. 4. Being lifted off the ground. We mentioned dogs don't like feeling confined. The only thing worse than feeling trapped on the ground is feeling trapped in the air. Your fur baby isn't Snoopy. They're not interested in fighting the Red Baron. Being lifted off the ground and squeezed is nerve-wracking for them. They can't wriggle out of your arms, and even if they tried, they'd risk falling to the ground. For smaller dogs especially, that fall could be pretty big. 5. Ignoring body language. Ultimately, the most important thing is to keep an eye on your dog's body language. Ignoring their signals is the worst thing you can do when they're trying to tell you they're not enjoying your hug. How can you tell what your dog is feeling? Your dog might try to show they're feeling unhappy in several ways. Here are 3 subtle signs of doggy distress you might not notice at first. 1. Whale eye or moon eye. When your dog makes their eyes look big and rolls them sideways so you can see the whites, you might think they're trying to look cute, but actually, this is a sign of discomfort. If your pup has this expression while you're hugging them, it's time to stop. 2. Displacement behavior. This is a fancy term for fidgeting. When dogs feel anxious, they might lick their lips, yawn, pant when it's not hot, or lift a front paw for no apparent reason. If your fur baby does this during a hug, they're trying to suppress the urge to wriggle away. 3. Wriggling. If a hug becomes too much, your dog might start actively trying to escape. They'll likely start small, but don't hold on longer. They're officially at their wits' end. What can you do instead? Your dog might not like being hugged, but sometimes you need one anyway. How can you cuddle your canine while making it as painless as possible for both of you? Here are 4 tips to help. 1. Keep your arms loose. Stop confining them. Put your arms around them, but don't apply pressure. Make sure it feels easy for your pup to leave if they want to. 2. Watch their behavior. Keep an eye on their behavior. If you notice any unhappy signs, let them go. You can always try again later. 3. Use treats. Bribing your dog with a treat isn't cynical, it's practical. Since hugs aren't a natural sign of affection for dogs, you can teach them it's something positive. Opt for petting instead. If hugs aren't working, try petting your dog instead. Petting is a universal way to show love, and it's almost always welcome. Understanding your dog's body language is key to building a stronger, happier bond with your furry friend. But before you go, have you ever wondered if your dog might secretly be unhappy? Don't miss our next video. Is your dog unhappy? 9 warning signs of an unhappy dog. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.